CouncilCast. This is episode 353 being recorded on May 12th, 2026. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit.
With a little background and absolutely no expertise, all CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever.
That got me way more than it deserved, but
I can never
like
hear
that a
it,
lot,
so I have
yeah.
no idea what it sounds like on your guys' end.
it's very, very echoey.
That was pretty
Here's
good.
what you want to hear what it sounds like?
Sure, I want to hear what it sounds like.
Okay, here I got it for you. Wait a second.
Really?
Sounds like
That would not have been how I guessed that it would have sounded.
sometimes like this, a little bit louder.
Oh yeah, sure. Today I whispered, so.
Random shit.
It did not sound like that.
That did not
Not
sound
tonight.
like that. Not tonight.
But something that did not sound like is plastic eating itself because it's alive.
It's alive,
Yep.
alive.
Apparently,
It's
some scientists.
alive.
Alive. It's alive. It's alive.
It's very appropriate because some scientists have come up with a proof of concept plastic that is living, or at least living enough that it comes with its own built-in kill switch.
Heyo.
So plastics, as we all know, take a very long time to kind of break down in nature, and this apparently living plastic will completely disintegrate itself in 6 days.
What?
Yeah.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is
This
to
message will self-destruct.
You in 6 days, slowly.
6 days. Like, how much plastic are we talking about?
The little proof of concept thing here is like, I mean, it's not a lot of plastic. It's like, I don't know, maybe the size of a small circuit board or something like that. But they basically show there's some metal pieces in it, and after 6 days, it's pretty much gone. So they talk about kind of how this is alive and that it's activated. So it'll stick around as long as it needs to until you activate it. And then when you activate it, it brings like some polymer to life, and it actively destroys itself. So, I mean, kind of a cool idea. I mean, when maybe on the downside is you have probably a chance for planned obsolescence, but ultimately, at least the plastic's not going into the landfill. So maybe that's a bonus? I don't know.
Didn't they have something a while ago that we talked about on the show that was eating, like they figured out some kind of bacteria that like to eat plastic?
It could be. I mean, this is probably related to that. Would be my guess.
It might have been $1 billion pitch, honestly. It sounds like $1 billion
Eating
pitch.
plastic. Recycle plastic by eating itself. Science Gizmodo.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
plastic is not toxic, so
It's non-toxic, so it is edible.
honestly, I think plastic is toxic.
I mean, I don't understand how you can get plastic not be toxic if it's made from oil. So there you go.
You see
Well,
seals
because it
eating
doesn't
oil
break
all the
down.
time.
It's technically toxic if you could live long enough for it to break down in your stomach. But if you ate plastic, it would just like pass through before it could disintegrate at all.
Okay, so
That's what I like to think.
it's only edible if it actually gets decomposed by your body. I see. Okay.
So technically,
Well, that's pretty
it's
cool.
not
What would
edible.
be the application of a plastic that eats itself into oblivion in 6 days?
I mean, I think the general idea is for literally anything. Like if you could have a plastic that is able to decompose a whole lot faster than what it does naturally, that they could
Well, think
integrate
about
it
plastic
into things
bags
that
for
yeah.
grocery stores.
Plastic bags, milk
It
bottles.
shows up to the store, you activate it. Boop. All right, activate this box, and then we put it out, and then you over the 6 days, it's going to disintegrate. So usually we have to be done with them by
You
day 4.
forget about a bottle of milk made of plastic, in 6 days you open up the fridge and milk just
Well,
pours out everywhere.
I mean, it's not saying that
Yes.
it'll hold the milk until you activate it. So, I mean, that's
So you
that's
have
the
to
whole
have
trick.
an agent that you use.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
I like to think it's just gonna be a button on the side that says "Don't push."
It's what I'm imagining too.
Put the cap back on and turn it counterclockwise.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of activating like plastic bags as you leave the store. Like generally, you don't need to hold on to bags a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
Like if it gets you from the store to your house and maybe a couple days later, like
Yeah.
and then you don't have to worry about you just throw it in the garbage or I don't know. If you lose track of it, it just disappears. That's a pretty good idea.
Gosh.
Disappears. What?
Kayla just came downstairs and had this big sigh that sounded like a ghost movie sound.
Oh.
And
That's
I
pretty
have
good.
my headphones in with like transparency mode, so it's like it picked up that sound and really brought it to my ears. Like, I think you want to hear this right now. I did not, not that level.
Hid your system in ghost mode.
Oh, hi. And she has her headphones on. She has no idea that I'm talking about this at all. Nothing. I love you.
Nothing. Nothing. You're just scared the crap out of me again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a thumbs up for self-eating plastic.
Yeah,
I
me
like
too.
it when things self-destruct.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Well, something else that could self-destruct is fires, because there's now been a experiment showing that you can stop kitchen fires using infrasound waves. So instead of water or any other chemical, apparently they've demonstrated that if you have like a cooking oil splatter that's creating a fire,
Oh, I've seen this.
there's the sensors that use AI to emit infrasound waves towards the source, and it apparently
check this out.
completely suppresses it.
Oh wow.
It's so cool. Why won't you work? There's my screen share button. Here we go.
Did you have the video there?
Yeah.
There you go. Sweet. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So sound is doing it?
Yeah, so apparently the way that it's working is that it actually vibrates the oxygen molecules away from the fuel source, which
that's
essentially
pretty cool.
deprives it of its ability to continue to burn.
What's great about this is that sound also will incapacitate all the humans around.
I saw the
It's a-
fire.
it's
I
a good thing
passed
it's
out. When I woke
unattended.
up, the fire was out.
Yeah, perfect.
Did the fire scare you? No, my suppression system knocked me unconscious. Rendered
Yeah,
me unconscious. That way I won't feel the fire when it's burning me to death.
Strangely
I'm
though,
okay with
bats,
that.
no effect. No effect on the bats.
No effect on the bats. I could see,
Um,
like, usually you have like a microwave over the stove. So your microwave could have that thing built into it. So that
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I do like the idea that you could put out a fire without like spraying a shit ton of water everywhere, which obviously has its own issues. So I mean, that's kind of a cool way of doing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thumbs up. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I like it. Thumbs up.
I don't like being incapacitated, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
It would really disorientate you, wouldn't it? I mean, that was
Yeah,
difficult
but-
just listening to the.
I want to see the next
Word.
video where they put a person in front of it.
Oh, I clicked on one of these stupid ads.
Well, something that
I'm gonna
won't
be-
incapacitate
I'm gonna be
you.
getting eBay updates for the next month.
There you
Sorry.
go. Is getting your iOS RCS messages hacked because Apple is rolling out encrypted end-to-end encrypted RCS messaging today. So starting now, if you are on an iPhone and texting with all of your Android friends, you can now trust that your messages are secure.
Is that the sound that it makes when
Yep.
it does the
It
secure thing?
is, yeah. Well, it's secure now because now it's just actually sending faxes.
Does anyone want that to be their ringtone?
No,
I mean, it's my ringtone.
Blaine, no.
no.
So I don't understand that at all, Blaine. I'm sorry. What is the significance of that article?
Oh, I mean, the big thing is like, so it was a while ago. I mean, when Apple first came
I'm
out
gonna
with their-
capture that sound. I'm sorry, Blaine. I don't actually understand the significance of that article.
I don't get it.
New
I mean-
soundboard sound.
Shut up. That just doesn't. I mean, I don't understand any of that.
I mean, so like when iMessage
I mean, I
came
understood
out
the word
for
Apple, and
the big thing was like that it's encrypted for messaging, and so like, but then if you were messaging people who weren't on an Apple device, like you get the green bubbles, right?
Mhm.
But I thought that is that why it's still green even though it's RCS
No.
because it's not encrypted?
No, it's so then they enabled RCS chat, which is what, and I think it should now enable Android people to be blue. I think on Apple devices, if
Okay.
it's still green, then they're not on RCS basically. But the problem is that Apple didn't integrate at that time encryption into the way that they were using RCS. And so it was still kind of like, hey, this is better, but not great yet. It's not equivalent to iMessage. So now they've rolled out the encrypted part of it.
Got it. Okay, so now
Oh.
it's finally as
Now it's-
good as they promised.
Yeah, like 5 years
did
ago.
you hear about that? Did you hear about the Did you hear about the Apple class action lawsuit that's happening
I don't think I
over
did.
AI?
I heard about it.
I heard this the other
Oh, I
day.
heard something about that. Yeah, I think I saw some
So
headline.
basically, there was a commercial where they were like, AI with Siri is going to be so good that you'll be able to be like, hey, hey Sierra, where is I went to lunch with this guy. I can't remember his name. I think it was at this restaurant last month sometime. What's his name? And Siri would be like, oh, it's so and so. Oh, thanks. And you turn around and you see him at the party and you're like, oh, hey, so and so. So good to catch up. Like, yeah, let me go through the messages and kind of sort through and think about these things. It never worked like that. Not even close to anything
No.
like that. When I saw that commercial, I was like, if they can pull this off, that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be awesome. And I do appreciate how Apple has approached integration with AI. Basically, they're like, we're not doing it unless it can be completely like all of this, like nothing that you're doing on your phone gets pushed out for training data. Like it's all private to you. And is the approach that they've been saying that they're trying to set up. And that's why they haven't been able to push out things as fast as other people, is what they're saying. That's a really good story. But it never got as close as it was supposed to. And so because they essentially had false advertising, if you bought a phone during that time period, you get like $20 or something. So,
I know we're not talking about AI, but I did hear today on the news that AI is being brought up as part as attempted murder.
As attempted murder? What?
Well, so this person who was going to or did a mass shooting, they used AI, ChatGPT or whatever AI, some AI, to help plan.
probably Gronk.
And they asked AI to show them how to load and shoot the weapons, how to do this, how to do that. So for like a year, they were using AI to help their master plan to go and do this mass shooting, and then they did it. And so a family is like saying that AI is partially responsible for what happened.
Interesting.
AI had no comment, by the way.
It's so they'd be going after one of the big. I'd be interested to see what model they're going after or what company specifically.
Well, in the news it said ChatGPT, but I think that seems to be the kind of like Kleenex to tissue type of thing. I don't know if that's what it was.
Oh, sure.
Interesting.
Anyway, yeah. Well, I like the green bubbles to get smarter, so I'm glad that you explained it. I'm glad you dumbed it down for me, Blaine.
I'm gonna go with the thumbs down for Brian not understanding this topic.
That's going to be the other button that I have in there. Well, I'm glad you dumbed it down for me, Blaine. Gonna cut both of those out.
I'm gonna stop talking. There, put that one in there too. Thanks for dumbing it down for me, Blaine.
That's good.
Well, something that might be dumbing down is your passwords, because this company now
Ayo.
wants to use your skull vibrations as your next password. Turns out that
What?
your skull and your body, I guess in general,
We've moved into random shit, right?
not quite.
Oh,
What? Gonna use your
Um,
skull's vibrations? Well, does your skull just vibrate on its own?
They
Or
say
do they
that
have
they're
do you have to hook something up to it? Like, do you have to like hit your head
nope. They say
with a
that they're
tuning fork or
using
something?
they're measuring the tiny vibrations generated by your heartbeat and breathing that move through the skull, and apparently they're unique enough that they think that they can use that to basically be your password for logging into things like your thumbprint or face scan is on your phone. Their whole idea of those is all tied to virtual reality. So I guess, whatever. No one's going to use it. So
what happened to retina scans?
turns out that sucks to do.
Really?
I don't think retina scans are really as good as movies
Hollywood
made
made them out
us.
to be?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
I also think I'm guessing it's really hard to do. But anyway, yeah,
Wait,
maybe
is
this will be
this-
better. I don't know.
What is the most secure way?
Here, this is.
I mean,
I've actually
Your
found this from the
fingerprint's
article.
pretty secure, I think, isn't it?
This is what it will look like. You have to put one of these things on, and then you get in.
That sounds about right.
And then check your
You know what
password.
this
for you.
means? Means this thing doesn't work.
I like that. That looks about right.
Actually, this is an article. We'll link to this on the blog. This is an article on how to build this as like a Halloween costume or a cosplay.
Oh, I guess so. I guess there kind of is some sense here. Like they talk about how like if you're in a virtual environment, like it can be awkward to kind of type a password because you aren't sitting at a keyboard, for example. So I guess they're trying to solve that issue, which I don't know how many people are using VR enough to need to have that solved for them. So I'm going to go with a big thumbs down for this.
It seems pressing. I mean, the cancer is still out there, but this seems more important.
Definitely most important.
I don't know. I always feel bad kind of bringing that up, like, oh, we haven't cured cancer yet. I'm like, yeah, but that person's not going to be the person that I want working on cancer anyway. Like, if they're working on this, they probably don't have the know-how.
Yeah. I'm gonna say thumbs down because
I don't know.
nobody needs to know my brain's vibrations. So I think that's
Good
too private.
vibrations.
That's probably fair.
Don't laugh, Daphne.
Well, something that perfect. That a virtual reality headset like that might solve for you is this woman who sneezed out maggots. Yes. Apparently,
This
a
sounds
woman,
like a science article.
a 58-year-old woman in Greece apparently had maggots, or at least a parasitic botfly fly up her nose, lay eggs in her deviated
Poor thing.
septum, and then maggots grew.
Oh,
And then she literally sneezed them out.
poor thing.
Oh,
That sounds terrible.
that
sounds
should have been under
horrifying
science, and
for
that
all
last
the
one about the
maggots,
heads
like-
vibrating should have been under
Horrifying for the maggots, Blaine says. Horrifying for the maggots. Oh,
Like all of a sudden you're just chilling, and then you get snotted out of somebody's nose. Like what the hell? Yeah, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
thumbs
Thumbs
down. Thumbs down for all of it.
I had someone. I shared that with one of our listeners who said, "I call BS." Like, that's a lie. That never happened.
Oh, maybe not. You'll
Maybe
never
not.
know.
Maybe not.
So if you guys
I
want
that's just
to run away
that's
from that, apparently,
thumbs up.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
think that's a thumbs up story. I don't like it. That's hilarious.
The company On, the shoe company On, has now come up
Yeah.
with a new shoe that appears to me to be 3D printed, and they can 3D print them in about 3 minutes. Apparently, there's no fabric. It's just like a filament
Sounds
that you can
terrible.
now buy. The shoes cost $330, which I'm trying to understand
That
why they're
just
so
sounds
expensive if
terrible.
it's so easy to make. But you know, there you go.
Well, because they are ugly, so you have to pay a lot for them.
You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
They're definitely not the
Um,
most appealing shoe.
Cloud Tech. Cool.
3 minutes to make that?
Apparently,
Does that include the laces?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, even lacing it up. Those are just 3D printed laces. They're not real.
That's what I wondered. Wow. I don't know. That looks like a
Yeah.
pretty legit shoe.
I don't know.
I think I'd want to see one made.
I mean, it's kind of an interesting idea. I mean, I wonder to know how comfortable it is. I mean, if it's like plastic rubbing on my foot, like that doesn't sound super comfy. But I don't know. I think they should
yeah.
send
You know what?
one.
I'd
Send
try
Brian a pair
one
to
on.
try it. I
I'd
think
try one on. Yeah.
On, if you're listening, just send Brian a pair. He will try them out and we'll
He's our
give you a
resident tester.
completely honest review of them.
Yep. You know it.
And with our following, that would be really good for your brand.
Because I mean, I would.
It'd be
I
very
would
on brand.
jump
you could
in
say.
them and walk in them, and I would sleep in them.
Jump in them. I jump in them and even walk in them.
I might even run a few steps in them.
There you go. I give it
And
a
I'd
thumbs
sleep
up
with them.
for sending Brian some shoes to test out. I think that'd be a
I
good
kind
idea.
of like the looks of them. I mean, if they really were made in 3 minutes, that's pretty cool.
I really think. Here's my question: how long are these things gonna last? They're made of plastic, so they'll last forever, obviously. But how long can I use
Not unless you
them?
spray them with that special polymer, and then they just fall apart 6 days.
Yeah, I'll.
We'll figure that out.
They
later.
got a button. They got a button on the bottom.
No,
Don't press
they
it.
have the special polymer in them. They're sprayed with an activating agent. Sorry.
They've been activated as soon as they leave the factory.
Yeah, the activating agent is called water. Oh crap!
What's that movie? What's that movie where
They hit a puddle, falling
Steve-
apart.
Steve Prefontaine, he's running and he's like, "Yeah, I got a pair of shoes. They only last for one race though." And Steve Prefontaine, he comes off the track and he hands them to him, and there's like holes in the bottom, and he's like, according to my recollection, they only last for half a race.
Oh my goodness! Wow,
Man.
Perfect. Well, with that, I think we're going to move on to our billionaire pitches for the week.
I got one.
What you got?
I would like a billionaire to give me the codes to 3D print this hat. I want somebody to come up with a 3D printed version of that. And I want the rights to it. Actually, I don't need the rights. Just
You just want the hat.
I want Taylor Swift to have her team work on 3D printing this hat.
what?
That's what I want.
Is she a billionaire?
Yeah, she is. All of my billionaire pitches have been to Taylor Swift as soon as she became a billionaire.
Wow.
And then I'm actually, final decision, post-dating all my billionaire pitches to be directed at Taylor Swift. So
Perfect.
Taylor, you got
Get
a
on
lot of ideas just sitting on your desk. Balls in your court.
Perfect. I like it. I like that hat. I think it'd be great. Thumbs up.
Cool. Who doesn't want a 3D printed Doc Brown
Crazy hat.
thinky hat?
Perfect. Brian, you got anything for us today?
I'm thinking. Go ahead, Blaine. I'm still kind of.
I think I would like the. You know what? I have the perfect pitch. I think a billionaire should come up with a way to singularly unify every rail system in Europe so that it is not super complicated to figure out how you're going to move from place to place. Done.
Love it. 1.21 gigawatts.
All right. You got anything, Brian?
I'm struggling. I'm trying to come up with something, and I think I'm just going to go back to the suppression system over the stove. Something more, realistic. Something that could actually
A microwave.
Yeah, the bottom of the microwave is just a series of speakers that can blast out a fire on the stove. I like that idea. Not very cool, but
yeah, I like that. I give that a thumbs up, Brian. It's very practical. It's perfect. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this council meeting adjourned. We thank you all for listening as we do record this podcast live Tuesday nights on YouTube. And if you liked what you saw and want to check out all past episodes of the CouncilCast, you can go to councilcast.org. You can also find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. And if you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at idon'tcare@councilcast.org. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Butt plug?
Yeah, we don't carry it.
Thank you.
All right.